the greatest gift you can give your partner. Imagine this. You meet someone who loves you for who you are. They see your flaws, accept your past, and still choose you. They give you their heart, their trust, their time, and their future. They believe in you and believe in your love. But as time goes on, something changes, not because love has faded, but because the person they loved started to hurt them, not with fists, but with words, attitudes, and actions. The character you refuse to work on becomes the very thing that slowly breaks them. This is the sad reality many people live with today. They married someone they loved, someone they believed would protect their heart, but instead, they are left broken, confused, and depressed, not because life was hard, but because the person they thought would bring them peace became their source of pain. This is why fixing your character is one of the greatest gifts you can ever give your partner. What does it mean to fix your character? Fixing your character means working on the parts of yourself that hurt others, even if you didn't mean to. It means recognizing the habits, attitudes, and behaviors that may be damaging your relationship and choosing to grow. It's about becoming kinder, more honest, more understanding, and more emotionally responsible. We all have flaws. None of us are perfect. But that's not an excuse to remain the same, especially when your flaws are hurting the people you love. When people fall in love, they often focus on looks, charm, or material things. But those things fade over time. What lasts is your character. That's what your partner lives with every day: your words, your tone, your respect, how you handle disagreements, how you treat them in public and in private. Your partner doesn't suffer because you're not rich. They suffer because you shout at them, ignore their feelings, lie, cheat, or manipulate. They suffer because you refuse to listen, apologize, or change. And the saddest part is, they may feel trapped, loving someone who hurts them, but still hoping you will change. Charm can attract someone to you, but character is what keeps them there. You may be beautiful or handsome, educated or rich, talented or charming, but if your character is toxic, manipulative, selfish, proud, dishonest, or disrespectful, your relationship will always suffer. Here's the truth. Love cannot breathe in an environment poisoned by a bad character. You cannot insult your partner every time you're upset and expect them to feel safe around you. You cannot lie, cheat, disrespect their emotions, ignore their efforts, and expect them to stay happy. You cannot always be right and expect peace. You cannot be selfish and still expect your partner to feel seen, heard, or valued. Don't be the reason someone regrets loving you. Let's be honest, love is a risk. When someone chooses to love you, they are trusting you with their heart. They're allowing themselves to be open and honest with you. They are opening up the deepest parts of their soul, hoping you'll cherish them, protect them, and help them grow. Now imagine someone does all this for you, and in return, you hurt them daily with your words, actions, silence, pride, or emotional coldness. Can you see how painful that is? Some people are walking around depressed, not because life is hard, but because they feel trapped in a marriage or relationship with someone who refuses to change. They're silently screaming for help. Don't be that person. Don't be the reason someone falls into depression simply because they chose to love you. A marriage or relationship should be a safe place, a place of comfort, peace, and support. But when one partner has a toxic character, the home becomes a battlefield. And over time, the emotional weight becomes too much to carry. Imagine someone waking up every day beside the person they love, yet feeling lonely. Imagine them crying themselves to sleep, feeling unappreciated, disrespected, or invisible. Imagine how it feels to try so hard, only to be met with coldness, anger, or indifference. That's how depression starts. And sadly, many people don't even know they're causing it. It's not always the big things. Sometimes it's the daily disrespect, the insults, the criticism, the selfishness, the refusal to admit wrong, the unwillingness to change. When you make someone feel like nothing they do is ever enough, when you consistently put them down, ignore them, or emotionally manipulate them, you are slowly breaking their spirit. And the saddest part? They may never tell you. They may smile, cook, clean, care for you, and fulfill their duties. But inside, they are dying emotionally. They may even start losing themselves, questioning their worth, blaming themselves, or falling into deep sadness. Many people think that saying, "I love you," is enough. But love without character is dangerous. Because love alone doesn't fix your bad attitude. It doesn't stop the silent treatments. It doesn't correct pride, selfishness, and jealousy. Your partner needs more than your love. They need your maturity, your humility, your emotional intelligence. They need your effort to be a better person, for their sake and for the relationship. So, if you truly love someone, prove it by being someone they can trust, someone who brings them peace, not pain. If someone is giving you their best, why would you give them your worst? If someone has chosen to walk life with you, the least you can do is work on yourself to make the journey sweeter, not bitter. Fixing your character may not come easy. It may require effort, humility, and consistency, but it is worth it. Because at the end of the day, your partner won't remember how expensive your gifts were. They will remember how you made them feel. Did you build them up or break them down? Did you make them feel loved or lonely in your presence? Signs that you need to work on your character. Working on your character doesn't mean you're bad. It simply means you're human and mature enough to grow. Here are some signs that you need to look inward. 1. You always think you're right. If you never apologize or see your own fault, it's time to self-reflect. 2. You talk more than you listen. Relationships need understanding, and understanding comes from listening, not just responding. 3. You manipulate or guilt-trip your partner. Love should never feel like control or pressure. 4. You often speak harshly or sarcastically. Words can heal or harm. If your words hurt more than they help, work on your tone. 5. You think apologizing is a weakness. Pride destroys relationships. Humility rebuilds them. 6. You ignore emotional needs. A partner isn't just a roommate. They have feelings, fears, and dreams, just like you. How to start fixing your character. It takes courage to admit you're flawed, but it takes strength to work on yourself. Here's how to begin. 1. Self-awareness. Start by asking yourself, am I easy to live with? Be honest. Look at how you react during conflicts, how you speak, how you treat your partner when you're angry. What do they complain about often? Instead of defending yourself, listen and reflect. 2. Apologize and mean it. Saying, I'm sorry, isn't a weakness. It shows emotional maturity. If you've hurt your partner, apologize genuinely, and then show through your actions that you're changing. 3. Be open to feedback. Sometimes the people we love see things we don't. Don't shut your partner down when they express their feelings. Don't call them too sensitive or dramatic. Listen with empathy and be willing to grow. 4. Work on your communication. Speak kindly. Avoid shouting, name-calling, and harsh words. Communicate clearly and respectfully. The way you talk to your partner can either build or break them. Imagine being the kind of partner who brings peace, not pain. Imagine your spouse smiling not just because of what you bought for them, but because of how safe, loved, and seen they feel with you. That's what good character does. It brings peace into a relationship. It brings emotional safety. It builds trust. It creates a home, not just a house. Love is more than just romance. It is kindness. It is patience. It is respect. It is humility. It is emotional maturity. Finally, be a blessing, not a burden. Be someone worth marrying, not just someone who wants to marry. Before pointing fingers at your partner, ask yourself, would I be happy if I were married to me? Your character is your responsibility. No one can fix you except you. If you keep blaming others and refusing to grow, you'll keep hurting good people who simply wanted to love you. Don't make someone fall into depression because they married you. Don't be the reason someone loses their smile, their peace, or their self-worth. Fixing your character is not just about improving your relationship. It's about becoming a better human being, someone who brings joy, not sorrow. Someone who uplifts, not destroys. Someone who heals, not hurts. So, give your partner the greatest gift, a better you. Because in the end, that's what true love demands. Not just love in words, but love in character. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more.